Born 10th of 11 with a flop and a cry, little Stephen was birthed to the mean streets of ha-tai-tai. The neighbours all heard the shout of the mother, Jesus Christ, Des, we've created yet another. A boy, no surprise, of above average size. No sooner had he opened his eyes when the appetite did rise. Set the washing machine, Des, we have no more room to seat the sweet gift that sprung forth from my womb. At the table with us he just will not fit. I'll pass him a sec, I'll give him my tit. But milk would not do for this hungry wee shrew, so atop the washing machine was served dinner for two. Yes, with milk and bread and potato you'll get zero, and that's exactly the feelings of our wee hero. The method you would do well to employ is to give a boy a saveloy. Yes, you'll always please a boy with a saveloy. So his mother cooked dinner for her ever-expanding brood, but to her horror she ran out of food. 9 saveloy sausages was all they had in the pot. When she sat them to boil it seemed like a lot. Something tugged at her skirt and she turned around, expecting to see Des, but he was nowhere to be found. At the pub drinking beer, all odds did appear. Then she remembered. Stephen, she cried in despair. Hungry Mouse had gobbled up all of the fare. She had not remembered him on his wee bear crate chair. So she cast her mind back to what her mother had taught her, and had an idea. I'll give him the water. You can't expect a boy to get by on only fresh air, nor will he be happy with fruit or a pear. But there is a sure way to have him jumping for joy. Give that boy a saveloy. Yes, you'll always please a boy with a saveloy. So our industrious mother from the kitchen she toiled, served up to our Stephen the water in which they boiled, and it wasn't till years later that her scheme was foiled. Meanwhile off to Catholic school our hero did go. Fathers did their best to convince him, but Stephen always said no. He tired of their seedy sermons about seeds to be sown, and all their attempts and efforts to show him. For though their meat package was plenty salty and briny, for our little scout they were far too tiny. So cheerio did Stephen say to their perverted regime, and off to Maris Rugby he went to be part of a bigger team. He hungered for a flavour he couldn't quite pick, but he knew sure as fuck it was not Catholic Dick. Yes, you can do your best to molest and possess, but you're wasting your time and your fake holy wine, because you won't keep him long as an altar boy, when out there somewhere is a saveloy. Yes, you'll always please a boy with a saveloy. And one day he found what had been missing all this while. When it first met his lips, they broke into a smile. So this is it, he said, not soup, but a sausage. Real gristle and sinew served in intestinal passage. And first this moment, true love was born. Henceforth man from his sausage shall never be torn. Now all grown up and the myth long since busted, he remembers quite fondly the soup that he trusted. Now remember my advice, if ever it's needed. Don't serve him soup, it has been superseded. If you wish to make him happy, there is only one trick to deploy. You can always give that boy a goddamn saveloy, not fucking bok choy. Yes, you will always please a boy with a saveloy. Enjoy.
Big happy birthday to Stevie boy. Have a good day there and keep well, eh? You always please a boy with a saveloy. See you later. Sorry I can't be there. See ya.
Happy birthday, Steve. Hope you have an awesome day. Sorry I can't be there when Tiaronga with you celebrating. And have a bloody merry old toe for me.
Happy birthday, Steve. Sorry I couldn't be there, but I'm with you in spirit. So to accompany my tasty ass instant coffee, I will have a gin and tonic in your honour. It's past 10 o'clock and I think it's both reasonable and appropriate. So cheers to you, Steve. I'll see you later. Just a side note, blueberries, there were no ice cubes, so I used frozen blueberries. And I think it also gives it a lovely festive effect. I don't know how to finish this.